Yeah, I'm back with the video, and it's going to be a review on Drake's album Views. Review on Views. So it's a 20-track listed album. It's based on the seasons in Toronto, which is the city that Drake is from, 416, the 6th. And it goes from, I believe, winter to spring to summer to fall. I'm going to sneeze. It's gone. Okay, so the first song on the album is called Keep the Family Close, and it's 5 minutes 28 seconds, and I just feel like there are already 20 songs on the album. Like, how are you gonna make the first song 5 minutes? You can like hear the wind and stuff, and that's just, I feel like that signifies like the winter. This song is talking about, it could be talking about a lot of things. You can interpret it however you want. I do believe, however, it's mainly talking about, I would say, colleagues or people in the industry that he used to call friends he maybe had fallen out with. So it could be talking about exes, but I do feel like it's more on a professional level. This song is a little bit bipolar. So he starts off like, let's just be friends, friends I don't have anymore. And you kind of feel sorry for him, and you're like, oh, Drake. But then the drums come in. He turns it up, like he turns up at the end. Titled 9, and it's basically paying homage to his city. He says in the song that I turned the 6 upside down, it's a 9 now. The lyrics are really braggadocious, you know, like that Drake that we all know, like really a bit pompous, but we let it slide. It maintains the same theme of friends falling out, trust issues, same old thing, but like I said, the lyrics are really braggadocious. So he's talking about, like, you know, I turned the 6 upside down, it's a 9 now. Like a whole Drake, just one individual person did that. Just like, I got it right now, so I'm everybody's friend, you know, so he knows, like, he feels like he's being used. I feel like Drake has a lot of trust issues or whatever. For that song, the next song is called You With Me, and it's literally self-explanatory. The title gives it away. He switches it up, so from, you know, his other tracks, which are talking about like falling out with this and that, he switches it up to talking about exes, and he's basically asking her, are you with me? But I don't think he's asking it in a way that's like begging, like, are you with me? Because I want you to be. It's more like, are you with me or not? Because I don't have time. About the song the most is the end of the song. He switches up the flow and the tempo. It's filthy, like it's one of those beats you're like, this is dirty. Like, I freaking love it. What I find with Drake is he's very possessive and a bit misogynistic with his lyrics. You know, he raps about like I own tabs on my exes, this and that, but at the same time, like, the beat's lit though, so you still dance to it. What I love about this track though, I will say this, my favorite band living currently at this point in time is, and has been for a while now, they go by the name of Francis and the Lights, and they produced my favorite Drake song, Karaoke. This beat reminds me of something from them, which is why this song is second best to my favorite song on this Views album. Next song on the album is Hype. Now, this song is, again, self-explanatory. It is quite hype. It switches up from, you know, talking about his exes. Now he goes back to talking about himself, and he's again very braggadocious on this track. And I love that Drake, like, I like the intros to a lot of the tracks on this album. It really shows us just that authentic Toronto accent. Like, I really like it. It's kind of like Jamaican and British, and everything fused into one. It's really cool. Everything I said, it happened. You know what I mean? He's just bragging on this track, straight bars. And I do feel like, you know, him saying Views is already a classic, like, is a testament to the fact that, you know, he thinks highly of himself. The next song is Western Road Flow. I mean, it's cool. I feel like I'm on a road trip with Drake when I listen to this song. That's what I'll say about it. This song I really like because if you listen closely, you can hear One Wish. As a matter of fact, I was the one who said I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know. It's a good song, Redemption. Basically, he messed up with a chick, another girl. Oh my god, so many girls. And her friends are saying, you know, she's done with you. She says she's done with you. That's it, she's done with you. But Drake is still saying, I know when you think about me, you think of redemption. I guess he still feels like he has a chance. I don't know. It's a cute song. It's nice. Good flow. Still like a slow beat. Song is With You featuring PartyNextDoor. I'm not going to say much about this track either. I mean, it's good. It sounds good. Okay, let me just say this short. At first, I listened to the album and I listened to half of it and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling this, and the other half I was just like, it's too familiar to me. I've heard this before. This is like deja vu. Is this Take Care that I'm listening to? You know what I mean? I feel like I wanted something really different, and because of the quality of work that's been coming out recently with Lemonade, with The Life of Pablo, I just feel like those artists have literally gone out of their comfort zone. Because at the end of the day, they've made it, and they're at a point where they don't need to appeal to the wider audience to make that money. Like, they've already made it. You know, no one is one faceted. I feel like that's all his themes throughout, you know, in all his albums. It's just about his exes, he having money, he's nigga rich now, you know, friendships falling out. Like, it's the same thing, but there's more to him than that, and I just wish he would tap into that. Then we have the next track. It's called Faithful, and basically, again, the lyrics in this entire album, it's self-explanatory. He's not a cryptic rapper. He has like really good like metaphors here and there. He's okay, but and Drake is very textbook. I think he appeals to, you know, everyone can get it. Still Here. Now, this is my favorite. This is my favorite song on the album, Still Here. Because like I said, I like that braggadocious, that pompous, that confident, cocky, everything Drake, and this is him. And I feel like it kind of reminds me of like a beat from Take Care. Basically he's saying like he's still here because he's been here and he's still here and he's going to be here for a while. That's another thing I want to talk about. He says you ain't from the city, I can tell. So he's trying to establish a distinction between people from the six and everybody else in the world. I feel like he's really trying to put his city on. That song's my favorite song on the album, and yeah, I just love it. I love his flow, even the way he's rapping. It's not like he's trying too hard. He's not like shouting or whatever on the track because he doesn't need to, and I feel like that says a lot in itself. So anyway, next song is Controller. Now, we already heard this song before the album came out, and I don't think I gave this song a fair shot because I wasn't feeling it the way I'm feeling it now. Like, this beat is just, you know how what's that song, Work, makes you want to just whine your waist, just whine your waist. Like, Controller does the same but on another level, and like when the beat drops later on in the song, I'm gonna show you guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, honestly, if I'm ever out and this song comes, it's literally everybody needs to move out my way. It's too much. It's too much. The next track on the album, One Dance. It's a good song. Shout out to Wizkid, who helped produce that song. I mean, people say it's supposed to be Afro beats, but I didn't really get that vibe straight up. But it's got a little bit of like on the greater scheme. So let's say that track is like steak. I feel like Afro beats are just like the condiments on the steak, but the steak is what it is, and I feel like it's more of a pop song than Afro beats. Ciao. The next song on this album is called Grammys, and it's featuring Future. I like this song a lot. I have nothing bad to say about this song. I do like it. Sorry that I keep playing with my hair, guys. It's just that it has a tendency to literally like defy gravity and just start looking crazy, so I have to like kind of tame it every once in a while. This song is nice. The beat, like, it's dirty. It's another dirty beat, and it just makes me want to be like, kind of like, I don't know, I love it. I feel like his misogyny is showing a little bit again in this track when he says, "Don't make me take you back to the hood." Like, you don't treat people like that. You really don't. I mean, it is what it is though. The beat is sick. I like it. He obviously is in a different class entirely, and so he feels like he can exercise his power over her as if he can own someone else. Yeah, so I don't know, and he has arguments with this chick, and this chick is childish, and he's like upset about it. Next song is Pop Style 15. So we're nearly at the end of the album, and I feel like before the album ends, Drake wanted to remind us again that he's rich, and that's simply put. The beat reminds me of, you know, Father. This song, it's called Look at Wrist. Wrist, 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 wrist. Hey, gas guzzler, I reminder of a hum. It sounds like a beat on, like, maybe that's supposed to be on Ray Shrummer. Is that how you say their name? I don't know how to pronounce their name, but I'm gonna give it a go. Ray Shrummer. I feel like it should be like on a track on their album or something. Like this next song is called Too Good. It's with him and Rihanna, and basically both of the people involved in the relationship feel like they're both too good to the other person. I mean, obviously there's a lack of communication in that relationship, but it's a good track. I feel like this is something we're gonna hear on the radio, maybe not in Australia, but in America I assume like it's gonna be like Work, maybe not as big though. I feel like Grammys is gonna be something we're gonna hear in the clubs. We have the Summer's Over interlude. Now I honestly feel like this song, the Summer's Over interlude, sounds like the soundtrack for a roll-on commercial, or I don't know, like I feel like it belongs on an ad. Fire and Desire, which is a very chill song. I feel like I'm sitting in front of the fireplace when I'm listening to this song. It's a good song. Finally, we are at track 19, which is the track that I feel like you should have started this album on, because it starts off like kind of a gospel kind of vibe, and I feel like if he started Views with this song, we the listeners would have listened to it and be like, oh my god, like we would have anticipated so much more for this album, even if by the end of the album we were left feeling maybe lackluster, a little bit like whatever. At least it would have started with more of a like kind of the way Ultralight Beam was positioned in the album, in Kanye's album. Perfect. I feel like put your best work out there first. This is not his best work per se, but it's the track I feel with a really, really different angle on it. See, like when rappers take it to church on their tracks, like it just, I feel it here. This song, I feel it. And then when the beat changes as well, I feel like that's really dope. Next song is Hotline Bling. It's one of those songs that you love to, no, you hate to love. But I do feel that Hotline Bling has been rinsed, okay, to its limits. I've heard it so many freaking times. I'm tired. But at the same time, it's one of those songs where if you're out and you hear the Hotline Bling, you're just like gonna jump in the middle of the dance floor and just be like, eh. So it's a really good song. I like it. I feel like it's good that that's something that he did that was smart, okay? He put it at the end. That's the rundown on Drake's album. Like I said, key points to note, it is quite long. I feel like he did put some songs in there to meet a quota. It's basically the Drake that we know, and don't expect anything different from this album. At the same time, it is a good album. Is it a great album? It's up to you to decide, but personally I do feel like it's a good album. Drake doesn't disappoint. Whether or not he blew my mind is a different story, but he did not disappoint me. I didn't listen to this album and think, oh my god, like he really fell off. Like, no, I just feel like he's in a comfortable place and he wants to stay there. And, you know, do you make your money, but please, Drake, if you ever hear this, just do something different next album. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Other than that, I give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, no, I like it. I feel like definitely it's worth a listen. Like, if anyone tells you it's not worth a listen, they're lying. It's definitely worth a listen. Get your life, listen to the album, enjoy. What else? Have a lovely day, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too, nah, it wasn't. I'm sure you enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't know. Bye guys, and I'll see you when next I see you. Bye.